We are going short, simple, easy, and inexpensive.
New project. Real quick one. This is a 55-gallon barrel. This one happens to be white. They come in blue and green and all kinds of different colors. I am using this to make a doghouse because we have a new hunting dog. Her name is Wendy, and she needs a place to stay out of the rain. And I don't have her pen built yet, so I want to give her someplace comfortable to sleep. And a lot of people that have hunting dogs use this type of barrel system for their dog houses. In the pens, out of the pens, when you go to trials, when you go to hunting, you know, out in the woods, whatever, setting them up, giving them a place to have a nice warm dry house. And that's what this is for. I will put straw in here after I'm done, or cedar shavings, one of the two, whatever I've got extra of, and we'll just make this for her. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip this thing up. It is dirty, and I'm gonna put some gloves on so I don't get my hands all nasty. And I am going to cut out, I'm gonna leave a lip down here at the bottom, and from here in a semicircle around, we're gonna go and cut this section out with these little plugs. Gonna cut them out and open this up for her. Then I will make some legs out of 1x6s or 1x8s, whatever I've got over there. I'm gonna go look through my scraps and we'll make some legs for it. Get some gloves on. Here are the puppies over there. Haven't even shown you the puppies yet, have I? I need to do that. All right. So there we go. I'm going to use my oscillating tool here to get this started. I'm going to go ahead and mark this, and then I will cut it and get it started with the oscillating tool, and then I will cut it with the jigsaw probably. I'm going to go around this edge, just leave a little bit of a lip. Then I come past this, and there is a little knobby thing right here. I think that's where I'm going to leave my, I'm going to come across here, leave her a little lip down there at the bottom. That keeps water and stuff like that out of it. Yeah, we're through. We're going to switch over to our jigsaw. Ooh, bent the blade there. Okay. making sure it's nice and smooth. I don't want no burred edges on there for her to get her fur caught in or anything. So there we go. That looks pretty daggone good. We have a barrel with an opening in the top. It's going to be set on its side like this. We're going to make some little legs for it so that it doesn't roll. And we'll have a nice doghouse for her. On the cheap, 12 bucks. $12 for the barrel. And if you had to buy the 1x6 or 1x8, you know, maybe $10 at the most. But most time you could find some scrap laying around to make some little legs out of. Or you could do it really on the cheap and just put some rocks on either side of this so it doesn't roll. And you got yourself a doghouse for 12 bucks. I've got these scrap 1x6s. So what I'm going to do with it, I'm going to make it about the same on each side. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to come down and I'm going to turn this around for you. I'm going to leave a little bit there. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to mark it. Right here. I'll mark it right there. And then we have what will be our cutout. And I will use this one to cut this one out, and I'll use this one to mark the other one to cut it out, because you need two of them, one for the front and one for the back. Tried to straighten that blade out. It's not perfect, but hopefully it'll work. I don't even know if this blade's long enough, barely. Now we have something that looks like this, and this is going to be the first of the two legs. And then what it'll do is it'll keep that barrel from rolling. I'm going to screw it down from the inside of the barrel, 4 screws right there, and it'll keep that barrel from rolling. Then I'll put some shavings or hay or straw inside of here. Straw is the best just because it's warmer, but we're starting to get into springtime. It's going to get hot, so probably use straw or hay, because it will keep it, the hay will keep it a little, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll probably use hay since we're coming into spring and it's getting warmer. But I could use straw to keep it warmer if it was in the winter time. Anyway, we'll put some bedding inside of here when we're done, but this will fit onto the barrel like that. Perfect. All right, we'll use this one to mark the other one. heavy duty one in the front. This one here in the back, it's a little lighter weight. Go. That is good. There you go. And I can see that board through the inside of here. That's why I like the clear ones, kind of whitish colored barrels. I like them better just because of that. I can see through them, and I can see where that is. So I can take my screws and go right into it. I'll take this. Right into the middle. Go. And we're just going to do that all the way. Go. It's on there. Do the same thing with the back. You see there, in there? You can see it. So I'm gonna crawl in there and I'm gonna get some screws in that back part. There we go. Done. And that is how we build a doghouse barrel. And it is done. It's not perfect, but it's done and it's ready for our dogs. All right, short and sweet, but that's how we build a doghouse for our hunting dogs. That is a 55-gallon barrel doghouse. Quick, simple, easy, $12. And you've got a nice, warm, comfortable, dry little house for your dog. And you can make upgrades, y'all. You can put a visor on the top of it to give them a little area for them to be able to stick their head out. You can make fancier legs or stands. You can double stack them. You can put ramp. You can, it just depends on the size of your dog and what you're using it for.
We are going short, simple, easy, and inexpensive.
All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Love you. God bless.